All right, testing, testing. I think we're live, boys.
Yo, what is
Oh,
up, my people?
What's going on, chat?
Yo, we back, for another episode of the Slaine and Slicer, the Slicer and Slaine, bless you, the Slicer and Slaine show. We got a poppin' episode coming for y'all this week. Yo, let's go. Our names in the chat, 10cc. You in the chat? We see you.
Yeah. And this week, I mean, it's gonna be a special week because we got really good topics. But not only that, we got Ticho, the one and only, our homie Ticho
hey,
Suave.
let's go. Thank y'all for having me here, man. Pleasure. It's an honor, actually. Honor.
We'll find out after we dig out
Yeah,
after we dig out your deepest, darkest secrets in chat.
Hell no.
All right, Choopy's
get
already
ready
talking
to
about
drop
an anal
all the tea.
test. Choopy, what are you thinking about?
Sheesh.
Could it be topic number four? Eh, eh. Finally, a good guess this week. Okay, Colin. Talk your pick, eh?
Chucks.
Yeah. Also, please, guys, let us know about the audio. If I'm too loud, if they're too loud, who I need to turn up and stuff, please let me know. But yeah, I see
Hey,
Stevie, Colin,
Toby.
Choopy, Arnim, 10cc. What's up, everybody? Turn Slaine down. I will.
Never. Never. I'm like Godzilla. You can't turn me down.
All right, let me know if that's better. If not, I can turn him down more. I can mute. I can mute him actually if you want.
Just do
All
it.
right. We got another guest too. Just off camera lurking right here. It's my goon. Everybody say hey to Zoe. This is my brother's girlfriend's dog that they have left here with me to to do unspeakable things and get into all kinds of debaucheries. This my goon right here though. I'm still too loud. Damn.
Who let the goons out? Who let them out, bro?
Oh, that's cute. I
Hey, turn me
still
down.
too loud. Is that just Colin? Are you trolling us, Colin?
Am I booming? Metro booming? Does he trust you?
Can anyone else confirm?
Low key don't believe Colin.
Yeah, like I'm turning him down. I'm like, you're at 50% for me.
Alright.
Sounds fine.
Sounds fine.
All right, I don't even trust Nitro. We need another person.
Alright. All the trolls are the ones speaking up. Alright, we'll fix that. We'll fix it later. We gonna get into these topics because we got a whole bunch of them to get through this week. We low key might not even get through all of them because it's been some fire in these past 2 weeks that we've been going.
Yeah, we've been
Last
gone.
week I had to miss the episode.
Mhm.
Yeah, last week I had to miss the episode. Had some adulting to do. Um, I hate it as much as everybody else, and it was just so tragic that it popped up on a Tuesday. But we back, and we got a whole lot of shit to talk.
Yeah, we back. We back. We got around 9 topics to talk about. So let's get started. So yeah, number one, GameStop and AMC stocks. And if you don't know about this, you're living under a rock. This was like the news of last week and the week before. It was crazy.
Everywhere. They were everywhere. Reddit, memes, Twitter.
He said, "Turn me up." I was about to sleep.
Dang,
I
dude,
hate it here.
bruh. All right, turn them
The
up.
trolls.
All right, Slaine, you're the master of stocks. You want to explain what happened with GameStop?
Yes, sir. All right, so I didn't get to ride the wave of the GameStop and AMC stocks. I missed those waves. But pretty much what ended up happening was a bunch of trolls on Reddit found out that some people with a lot of money was banking against GameStop, and they rallied together. They said, "Hey, that nigga with the money, fuck him." So everybody bought GameStop stocks, and that drove the price up. And the hedge company that had to buy them back eventually was like, I think they sold for like $7 per share, and they ended up having to buy them back at like well over like $500. So they lost
Oh,
like billions.
Billions.
And then they started crying. They were like, "Hey, they can't do this. This is market manipulation. We need some kind of government rules against this kind of thing." Nah,
and
no.
that's the funny part. Like Robinhood was doing something like that. Like you couldn't buy stocks from GameStop or like AMC, and
Yeah,
they say that was fucking market manipulation.
Bro, it was so fucking trash because it was like it's a free market. Like your name is Robin Hood, bro. Like you supposed to be on our side off Jump Street, and plus it's like it's not like a bunch of like it's not like one or like a small group of people. No, it's not like yeah, it's not like a small like tight group of people with a lot of buying power. Just focus those stocks and manipulate the market that way. It's a bunch of people who have their own money and making their own decisions, and they say, "Hey, let's buy GameStop." Whether we talk about it or not has nothing to do with like what happened. It's like it's just the market, baby. Like you,
Then
stocks is a gambling game
and also
ultimately.
that's what they do. That's what brokers do. They reach out to people. Hey, this let's invest in this. That's literally what they do, and they're mad that we're doing it. That's crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
because
they
it's
they
not
they
going in
mad
their
because
favor.
Hmm.
yeah, like you lose a couple $1 billion in there. I'm sure you'd be mad too. But it's like, hey, bro, free market, free. Like it's a free economy. People got money. They gonna buy whatever the fuck they want to buy. And if you're just on the wrong end of the train, it's it's your fault. Be better.
Yeah, Chupi saying steal from the rich, give to the poor. That's literally what Robin Hood.
Oh my
Yeah.
fries.
Oh, what? Damn.
Ah, not his food.
No, rip. But yeah, Chupi, Robin Hood is literally like that's the definition of what a Robin Hood is or should be. But yeah, they became under fire, literally them, because they and a couple other little apps, or not little, a couple other apps also did the same thing. They didn't let people buy any more stock, and it was crazy because that's never happened, to my knowledge.
Yeah, because basically, like these big companies are betting against GameStop to go down and bankrupt, and then other people are like, you know what? Screw you guys. We're gonna make GameStop go up, so you guys lose all this money that you're trying to bet against these guys. So that's why like GameStop started getting a whole bunch of like people buying a whole bunch of stocks so they can like avoid that and try to get money from all those rich bastards that are trying to play their game
And by rich,
for their
we're talking about millionaires, billionaires, not just
yeah
like
like
yeah. So I think
because these companies
uh
yeah
huh.
they're hedge funds. These companies are like very big. They reach out to people to like get this big capital like billions and millions of dollars so they can play that game, so they can play on like fishing out these companies and like trying to get as much as they can out of those companies.
Yeah. Do you have the chat open, by the way, or no?
uh no, but I'm about to
Yeah,
actually.
open it up because Stevie's like Stevie D said, "Is that the Ticho Suavecito?"
Right here, boy, straight in the flesh, straight from Mexico. You already know.
Yeah, we could see the little buffer, so you got the Mexican Wi-Fi.
Damn, don't clown me like that, Hans.
Connect the Ethernet. But yeah, guys, anybody in the chat have any opinions on this? I know Chupi agrees with us. Anybody have different opinions or same opinions? Let us know. Because I think it's a good thing that rich people are losing money, and not only that, but poor people are getting money because those people who rode the train up, they bought low and they're up there. There were a lot of
Mhm.
things happening because there were some people were saying hold it, don't sell yet, and a lot of people did hold, but other people did make a lot of money because they did sell high.
Let's
I
go. All
know.
right. Hey, the Dogecoin, hold the line, boys.
Oh yeah,
You lost 70 on AMC. That's not my fault. I
oh
didn't tell. I ain't told nobody about AMC.
was this after the
You're
dip?
holding. You're not losing yet.
Yeah. So after like GameStop went up and people realized we could fuck over the people with money, they were like, hey, like what else are they betting on? And then they found out that the same hedge fund, or at least like an associate that was gambling against GameStop, um, they were also gambling against AMC and Nokia. So they did the same thing. They bought up a bunch of people bought up a bunch of AMC stocks and Nokia stocks and drove the price up.
Damn.
Oh, so
You bought it was 13.
it went up to 15.
Hold. Hey man, these are the games we play, man. And then it crashed all the way down to $6. Rip.
Dang.
You hate to see
Big
it.
dude.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I mean, whoever rode that GameStop train, I salute them. They did a good job.
Yeah, there was even people that started like giving out free consoles for the money that they gave from the money that they won from all the GameStop stocks and everything. Like there's a lot of good deeds that came out of that too.
Yeah, I think.
Robinhood lawsuit. Yeah. Oh yeah, so suicide. Who? What the fuck?
Oh, there's somebody suing Robinhood. Thank you, Arnie, for the link. So this 20-year-old commit
Oh.
committed suicide because he saw the negative balance of 700,000. Uh,
Oh, sheesh.
but it seems like that was a mistake by Robinhood. Like the app told them you owe this much, but it was not true,
Mm-hmm.
apparently.
Okay, this is from last year also.
Hmm.
This isn't about the GameStop stuff.
Dang, so
That's crazy.
Robinhood was under fire before.
I mean, yeah, they're a company with that deals with money. I'm sure they've had their own scandals and things that happen there.
Yeah, look at Ticho. Everybody is happy to see him in the chat.
All
Yo,
right.
thanks guys for all the love. I appreciate
Hey,
you.
if you want to buy a stock now, MGM, MGM is the way to go.
Why? How do you know?
MGM? What is MGM?
The Las
MGM is
Vegas, right?
Vegas, like they do like hotel chains. But so a thing that's happening right now in the country is sports betting is becoming legal across America. And okay, yeah, so sports betting is becoming legal across America. And right now the industry leaders in sports betting are MGM and DraftKings. So as sports betting becomes more prominent and gets bigger, of course those two stocks are gonna go up because there's gonna be more money going into it. So essentially, it's a new market that's opening up, and if you want to get in on the money train, get in now. I bought into AMC a year ago. No, I bought into MGM a year ago, hoping that the country would reopen for Vegas, and I bought in at like 20 something dollars. Currently, MGM is at they just hit their all time high. Well, their 52-week high, so it's like a year. So they just hit their 52-week high at $34,
Okay.
and then this 52 high is higher than their last 52-week high. So it's trending up.
Okay.
And as
But
people
like a
want to
lot.
gamble more and more, and it becomes legal, it's gonna be big money.
All right, guys. Big money. Bet it on black.
Buy MGM,
Put it all on black.
I have a video.
bet it all on black. Let's go.
Slaine has done that a couple times. He just bets it all on black.
Let's bet it all. Send it. I fucked myself over doing that.
But yeah, hey, what's up, Toast in the chat? Nitro saying,
Hey,
where did you get your finance degree, Slaine?
where did I get my finance degree? I don't got one. I'm just a nigga with common sense.
And a good advice.
Like, look, bro, like people want to gamble. So if there's a new way to gamble, guess what everyone's gonna do? Gamble the new way. And like I said, sports betting isn't even new. It's just illegal. You know what else was illegal? Weed. Now look at your weed stocks. They're pretty much like they're pretty much triple what they were worth 2 years ago. People are going gamble. Buy MGM now.
Hassie wants to gamble.
Get in while you can.
Also, what is this Doge? Like, I heard about it. I just don't know much about it. I know it's like a couple cents worth, but
It's a meme.
oh, it's not true.
So
it's a it's a new well, it is true.
it's
It's
a
a new
it's a
cryptocurrency.
cryptocurrency that was created as a meme, but now that Reddit has taken over the stock market, they were like, "Hey, we can get Dogecoin to be like Bitcoin." So now they're trying to pump Dogecoin up.
But then,
Elon Musk
uh-huh,
created it, right?
yeah. But Elon Musk, he put a lot of money into Bitcoin. So why did he do that?
He sold us
So
out. He, pro-
I'm
Oh,
he
guessing.
promoted
I'm guessing.
Dogecoin. Yeah, he promoted Dogecoin a lot, so a bunch of people bought it. And then he even said, "Oh yeah, we got a Dogecoin commercial in the Super Bowl." So of course everyone bought more Dogecoin. And then I guess like because people bought Dogecoin, they didn't buy Bitcoin, so it caused it to dip a little bit. And then he bought a bunch of Bitcoin while it dipped.
so he played
Fucking
everybody?
trader. Oh yeah,
Dang.
oh yeah, he played him.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it could be looked as played, or it could be looked as like an advancement toward cryptocurrency. So it can be categorized as like, so it could be accepted to a lot of places to like modernize cryptocurrency. That's what I think it is.
I
It's
think
trying to
that,
But
like
see, Colin, the thing about
make
that
it more
is
cash.
he he loves Dogecoin. He wants it to succeed. But when you drop 1.5 billion on a competitor, makes me makes me question your allegiance.
Yeah, I bet he made a lot of
Like,
money.
yeah, I love Ford. I'm a Ford man. Everybody in my family drive a Ford. And then as soon as I get some money, I go drive a Benz.
I will be rich from Dogecoin
Yeah, Dogecoin to the moon, baby. I'm holding it forever.
in
Yo, I'm
25
about to go in
years.
on that one too.
I'm
Honestly,
holding it forever.
I feel like that is the future though, because like maybe 15, 20 years ago, like credit cards weren't used that much. Everybody used cash, and now like I don't know many people who have cash on them. They just use card for everything. So it's I think that's where it's going.
Into
Yeah, it
cryptocurrency.
is.
How is it in Mexico,
But see, the
Ticho?
thing,
Honestly, I haven't really looked up like that much about stocks in Mexico because I didn't really understand it now. I mean, I didn't understand it before, but now that I'm like starting to comprehend it a little bit, I'm looking a little bit closer into it.
Look at Toast saying, "Yeah, I know you
yeah,
don't like cash because you're a Zoomer. Zoomers don't like cash."
cash is goaded.
Cash is goaded, bro.
Cash is OD, bro. You can do so much shit with cash.
It's
Like,
like you would
you
you
hungry? Win
rather
cash.
would you rather see $100,000 written in a computer screen or in a phone screen, or you'd rather have it in front of your face,
I need
piled
that
I
up?
shit in
mean,
ones. No,
if
I need it in
Once.
pesos.
if you're a drug
Give it
dealer,
to me in pesos. Just make it
pesos,
Just stack
fucking
it
imagine,
up,
rain.
stack it up,
imagine that in pesos. Dang.
man.
Make it
Lowest
fucking
currency
rain,
pesos.
boy.
Stack it.
Ticho has that LA Mexican accent. Nah, Ticho was he was from here. Like he grew up here, I think, right, Ticho?
Yeah, I grew up in San Diego,
Hmm.
and then I moved to here to Mexico, La Paz. It's next to Cabo. If anybody knows where
Mexicago.
Cabo is,
No, next to Cabo.
next
Oh,
to
next.
Cabo, yeah.
Actually, let's just talk about that instead, then, since we're just talking about it. So let me move 3 and 2. So
Yeah. So
that makes more sense.
dope transition. So we're gonna go to living in the U.S. versus living in Mexico. I don't know
That
much about
flat
living in
transition.
Mexico. I've only been like twice, and both were for extracurricular activities.
I used to live in
Like living in
Mexico.
Mexico. Uh huh.
Yeah, so I used to live in Mexico. I mean, I was born over there. I came when I was 7 years old. So when I was 7 years old, I started living here in San Diego. But before then, that was back in the day when like everybody used to play soccer outside on the streets. Who cares about the cars
Oh
coming
yeah,
by? It was lit. That I don't think that
I
happens too
know.
much in the U.S. because they're more strict here. It's kind of weird. But Ticho, how is it for you, like as a young adult, like living in Mexico versus living here? What's the difference usually? What do you think?
Like right here, you have to find a good job to be able to to be able to afford anything actually, because everything here like is expensive. Like believe it or not, like food is expensive, eating healthy is expensive. You have to pay utilities apart all the time, like gas, electricity, water. That's all like
Alright,
they're all
alright. Get your black ass
separated.
out the
They
window.
don't come all together. And plus you got to pay rent. But luckily I own a house, so I don't have to pay rent. I just pay for utilities. But other people like they have to pay a lot just to live, and it's crazy.
I feel
It's
like
crazy right here.
I feel like paying rent is more of like an American thing because in Mexico, a lot of families already have a house. They have terrenos, but
Yeah,
but here in the U.S., especially like in low-income areas, everybody rents, and there's not much home ownership. It's usually one person who owns a bunch of stuff, and they just charge everybody. But in Mexico, I feel like everybody owns their own little thing, so that's kind of
yeah.
cool.
There's a lot of families that do have that, and there's some that don't. And what sucks is that like most of their houses are not well maintained because even that's expensive to like just keep up with your like um, daily household maintenance. Because keep in mind, like all these people tend to have like a lot of kids,
Yeah,
It's like you had to like feed every kid, you had to clothe every kid, and each piece of clothing is like really expensive.
What's the minimum
So
wage over
it's
there around?
minimum wage to live. For example, to live here,
He's gonna leave.
mm,
He's gonna
I
leave.
say around 4,000 pesos. You'd make it. You'd be able to live comfortably every month. And people usually end up earning 2,500 to 3,000 pesos a month.
So
So
less.
yeah,
Should be
a lot of
saying,
like people have to work a lot of jobs.
especially with a lot of kids, like Chupi just said that his grandma had 10 kids. Yeah, that's typical Mexican way.
For real.
I think my great grandma has 17.
I mean, you're from the south. That's also kind of
So
like,
yeah, like, she has 17 fucking kids, bro. Couldn't be me.
dang. Do you want to have 17 kids, Ticho?
Hell no.
Heck no, bro. I mean, I like kids. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, no more than two, bro. Screw that. But
Night.
yeah,
Okay.
Mexico's a whole different vibe though. If like you'd be able to like live off a pension from US and live in Mexico comfortably. That's what my parents wanted to do actually. They wanted to like retire in the and live in Mexico so they can just live off of that, and that's more than enough
Yeah.
to sustain them.
But how is, like a lot of people say that Mexico is very dangerous. How do you feel about that when people say that?
There's certainly some things to watch out for, but as long as you're not with that crowd, there's no need to worry about it. Actually, people will like treat people that stay out of their business with respect, like more so than those people that are trying to like meddle in and try to be like a little cartel member, stuff like that, trying to be something that they're not, or like expecting something out of joining that, but it's just no.
I'm guessing there's a lot of crime happening around you because you live right by Los Cabos, which is like a very tourist place. How do
Yeah.
you like? Because I'm putting myself in your shoes. If I live there, how would they know that I'm from San Diego or there? How do you camouflage yourself to be like, hey, I'm from here. I'm not foreign. Like, is it the way you
You just have to
dress
have like
or?
a certain skin color, that too.
Oh,
Like
Just be
because
Mexican.
basically, try not to dress too nice. Like, don't wear freaking Prada out to go eat at a restaurant or something like that.
step one,
You
be
know,
brown.
step one, be brown. Step two, be poor. Dress like you're poor. That way, you're not trying to get unwanted attention, because there's people that like that lurk, like that try to see like who can get something out of who.
Yeah, Slaine, I know you've been to TJ. How was your experience in Mexico?
Well, I was fucked up for most of it, but it was dope. I've gone twice, and I've never had a bad time. I've never even had an okay time. Both times like were just bangers. Like the first time I went again was the first time I went was for extracurricular activities. Me and a couple of my military buddies went down and just enjoyed the night. That was probably one of the best nights of my life at that point in my life. Put
Yeah,
it that way. I had been in San Diego for maybe like a few months at that point. I didn't really know nobody too well, and so yeah, so just me and a couple work buddies just took some time, took a day trip down to TJ and enjoyed the night. There were no hookers. Shut up, Nitro. There were no hookers. And then the second
Dang.
time I went to TJ was for Nadia's birthday party that year where we all went, and that was fucking fire. Right? I still think about that house. Like that
oh yeah, I remember you
fucking
told
place.
me. Yeah.
That was a nice ass house.
Yeah, Mexico is very weird in that sense because you get the rich people. Not I'm not saying Nadia's rich or anything, but there's giant houses next to really small houses next to like box houses. Like it's crazy in the same
Oh yeah.
street.
You say Nadia's not rich. Nadia's definitely rich.
Well,
What the
I don't
fuck?
know. I've never been to her
They got
house.
hella money. That shit was a castle. Like, yeah, bro. Like, they definitely got money in the wall somewhere. You ain't hear from me.
Sheesh.
Tell the Daka story, Hus. It's not. I mean, it's not really a story, but it's just. It happened last year. Nitro called me, and I was like, "Who's this number?" Because it said blocked, and then he was like, "Hey, this is like the what is it called? Homeland Services, Homeland Security." And then he was like, he asked me personal questions. And I was like, "How do you know all this?" And his voice sounded very like professional, and I got kind of scared. Like, "Who are you?" And then he was like, "Oh, it's me."
He sounded
Nah,
professional. That's sus. Hella sus.
Yeah, he had a different voice.
I cannot imagine Nitro disguising his voice well enough to not be noticeable. That don't mean call me from blocked numbers either, because I'm not answering.
Yeah, I usually answer my phone, so I should have not.
Yeah, I feel you. I used to answer my phone for random numbers in the military, but I ain't gotta do that no more.
Oh yeah, how is that for you? How's what's it called? What do you call it when you're not a military person?
Terminal leave. So actually, your boy is officially free as of February 4th. I'm officially done serving as an active duty member with the United States Navy.
Is that
Yo.
a? Can we clap for that?
Yeah, clap it up.
Oh,
Clap it
bro.
up.
Clap it up, bro. Get some claps in the chat.
Man, clap it up. Your boy is done.
Dicho, you know what? So basically, last year, no, actually no, 2019. I feel like 2018
Mhm.
too. Me, Slaine, the boys, everybody, the crew, we would go out to clubs and stuff, and this dude would bring his whole laptop with him. Like he would bring his whole setup.
Wait, Slade?
Yeah, and we were like, "Why are you bringing your whole
Yeah,
laptop?"
bro.
And then we're like, he's like, "I'm on duty. If they call me, I gotta answer."
Hello? What are you
I
controlling
was
drones,
on duty.
bro?
Like, bro, I was on duty, but I was still trying to turn up with the squad. So I was like, look, I'm gonna just bring the work computer with me. So
Yeah,
like, I just
My
had to
God.
fucking
This
backpack.
dude plotting drones at another freaking like country, Afghanistan. It's freaking
the Sova drones.
my God. That's so much drones.
Oh,
Man.
man, so I had to, bro. I had the laptop in the car ready. I had to pop out of the club real quick, take a phone call, and then go right back to turning up.
Yeah, I remember that. But you don't have to do that anymore. You're free on the weekends, right?
I don't. Yes,
Now you can smoke weed
sir.
too, right?
What was that?
What?
Now you can smoke weed too.
Oh, I mean,
Allegedly. I'm not supposed to because I have a clearance and I work in a top secret building, so I'm not supposed to.
dang. So
Don't
this
worry, we'll cut
conversation doesn't leave the room. All
the
right.
clip. We'll
Delete
cut
the VOD.
Delete the VOD. All right, chat. Everybody in the chat, don't say anything, please.
I mean, what they gonna do? Fire me? They need me.
And you
I'm
work
gonna
in
Yeah,
have
a
to
I
tell
just
you right
started that. What
now.
they gonna do? Fire me? Like,
yeah. It's been like a month,
I'm
right?
gonna have to.
well, I mean, like California. Yeah, weed's not illegal in California, so I'm not breaking any laws. And as long as I don't show up to work just out of my mind, I think I'll be all right.
All right. I think Nitro
Talk
wants
about
us.
Rafi.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess let's move on to.
So this nigga Rafi Wyland, grown ass man, 20 something years old, in Discord talking to little bitches.
To little bitches.
We saw
Little
this
bitch.
last summer, but it's still going on. I guess Smash people don't
This
learn.
is why like niggas can't have nothing, bro. Like all I want to do is just enjoy Smash from time to time. Here's some Smash news and not have it be somebody being fucking canceled or exposed for some weird shit.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. So I brought this up because this happened this past week. All right, so Rafi X, if you don't know, he's not professional Smash player because he doesn't make much money from it, but he's a pretty good top player. Like people know him because he's really good. So he's 27 years old, right? So he's older than all of us. 27. So he
Damn.
slides into the DMs of this 16-year-old girl. She's from the Philippines, I think. But like he still slid into the DMs, and this is what he said. I don't know if you guys can see the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So this man is
Uh,
27 years old, and he said this. He's acting like this. So this is Rafi. He's saying, "LOL, I don't know. It's just all the time we had together in the past month." Oh, also chat. He knows that she's 16. He knows this. All right. So
Well, I don't know. You got to read it in the simp voice.
I,
Like, LOL, IDK. It's just,
you do it then.
all the
I don't
time
have a
we
sim
had
voice like
together
you.
this month.
Slaine
Okay, hold on.
verified.
Like, LOL, IDK, it's just all the time we had together this past month. The simp eyes. I just get so simpy, I'm saying you just sweet and normal. I'm saying I don't even be simping like that, but for you, I'm saying I hit you with the heart emoji. And then she was like, "Bro, I'm just being friendly.
What
Like,
is
I'm just,
this, bro?
all right, I'm just being friendly, bro. I'm a savage." She's like, "Hey, on the real, I got a crush on you." And then, bro, he was like, "Oh, shucks, thanks. That means a lot to fucked up me somehow in the age of autocorrect. I'm tweaking, yo. Um, it's like I developed feelings for you too, bro. She's 16. She's 16. You know she's 16. What do you mean you got feelings?"
Yep.
And then he gonna try to close it out with the, you know what? I'm trying to watch some anime.
Bro,
Like
20.
you ain't gonna just breeze. You ain't gonna just breeze past what you said. Like you didn't just say that as a grown ass man, bro. You a grown ass man.
Almost 30.
Like I be making jokes because I will be 27 this year, and I'd be like, damn, I'm almost 30, nigga. This dude is damn like dead ass, damn near 30.
And he's talking like this. To a 16-year-old,
Like
actually. To a
you
16-year-old.
ain't got no friends, bro. You 30 years old. You in Discord talking to 16-year-olds.
Yeah,
You
so
ain't got no friends.
there's a whole tweet longer that explains more with this. But basically, the story goes this, or Rafi's best friend, or ex best friend now. He's 18. He's going out with this girl through the internet. 16-year-old, 18. So there's like a 2-year gap, maybe less than 2 years. They're going out. Then they break up, and then Rafi slides into her DMs, and then they start I guess, to date, internet date. I don't know. And she knows no, actually, Rafi told the girl, "I'm 20 something." He didn't say 27. He said, "I'm 20 something," and then she was like, "I'm 16," and this dude still went for it. And
Bruh.
in my opinion, this is no fault of the girl. She's a kid. She's 16. This dude, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Honestly, I feel like he needs a reality check, bro. I feel like people that are embedded like so much in a video game sometimes lose sense of like what reality is and don't really think about it as thoroughly, and they just act. But like
Nacho,
if
get the
someone
fuck
were
out
to
of my
be
chat.
but if
Nitro.
someone were like, yo, bro, yo, you gotta watch out for all this shit, bro. Like someone need to do that, man, because it looks like it be happening quite often.
It's weird because this happened last summer. A bunch of people got exposed, and then this dude is still going. This is what, November? This is November,
Mm-hmm.
bruh.
Bro, this is a case of somebody just not getting their ass beat. That's all this is, bro. Cause like it was dead ass last year that everybody got twit longered. You watched everybody get twit longered, and what did you do? Slide into a 16-year-old DMs hoping you would be different. No,
Yup, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
like
So
That's
none of your
exactly
friends, like none of your friends are really your friends. Like
the way that this was exposed is a little weird because Rafi's best friend, or I said he was going out with that girl, 18, 16, whatever. Then this dude exposed Rafi because he got jealous. That's my thinking. But like that's still a good, like, I'm glad he exposed this dude because he should be exposed for something like this.
I mean
yeah.
that was grimy though. He
He's
need to
just
ask
gonna
whooping too.
continue doing it, like nothing. If he doesn't got no repercussions,
Hey, she
like
good.
that's just a consequence. Like you just gotta deal with all the shame that like comes along with all that.
No, she good. Hey, the food on the
Is this the
stove.
Bowser player or Rob player? So the Bowser player made the tweet of saying he's 27. So the Bowser player screenshotted this, but the Rob player is Rafi. Rafi is the Rob player. And this reminded me of Slaine, but not of the way that you
Huh?
might think. This reminded me of Slaine because Slaine is literally the number one guy. He's very good with this. Literally, he asks for your age. He tries to check your ID. If you're not 18, he's gonna kick you out of the room. He's that strict, which that's how it should
Let's
be.
go, Slade. Let's go, Slade. That's how it should
He's
be,
like,
bro.
you ain't gonna just say that with no context. Oh,
Yeah,
this remind me of Slaine. No, the fuck you don't.
somebody's gonna clip it right there.
Like, no, sir.
Man, Slade the bouncer, bro. Slade the bouncer,
The
bro.
bouncer. Bro, that shit is. I'm closing my loud ass niggas.
But yeah, that's why it reminded me of Slaine because he's the best example that I know when it comes to this.
Look, bro, it's not hard to be a good person. It's not hard to have comments. You are 27. You don't just run into 16-year-olds in your everyday life at 27. Nothing you are doing as a 27-year-old, you don't just magically run into a 16-year-old and be like, oh, it was love at first sight. No, because you never saw them. Like, you, no activity you are doing remotely involves people of that age group.
Yeah.
So you sought this out. You initiated this contact. Like you set into motion all of this stuff that ultimately happened, and now look at you being exposed for it. And I'm pretty sure this isn't even the worst DM he's probably sent to her.
Yeah, no, so basically how the thing goes is that it was never sexual, but it's very kind of like this, like flirty, but that's still not okay.
No, not at all. Because
It's grooming, right?
Yeah, it's
you have
yeah,
you have like if especially if it's non-sexual, you have some kind of emotional connection. Like how? You're
Yeah, like
27, she's
she's
16.
16,
Y'all are
bro.
just so like there's no emotional compatibility there at all because you're on two different wavelengths. You're at two different points in your life. Like
Bro.
you want two different things right now. She's young. She probably wants to experience life and just experience things.
she wants to do her
27,
homework.
you're probably ready. Yeah, like 27, you're gearing up to settle down. You want to find a place to stay for the rest of your life.
And just to answer Aaron's
But
question, what's up, Aaron? I'm drinking Truly. I got a lot, so
what
let's
Hey,
let's keep a
I
good
didn't
chat going in the chat. Let me know what you guys think about this.
bottle for you,
I
bro.
didn't have anything to drink in the house. We drank it all this weekend over this trash ass Super Bowl game.
Oh yeah, it was trash. The weekend though, I know Jay loved the weekend.
Bro, he was telling me all types of stuff, like how he loved it, bro. Couldn't
One
get
of my
enough. Like this guy ranting about it.
one of my cousins was one of the background dancers.
Oh,
Wait,
one of
really?
those with the mask.
That's
Yeah, like with the red jacket and the mask.
Whoa,
Yeah, that was my cousin.
that's cool.
that's
I
lit.
couldn't point him out to you during the performance, but he was in there, and then he went live on IG right after the performance, and him and like his squad that was there, and that was just going crazy on live. Am I going swimming with the baby cat? Nah, bro, it's my new Galaxy do rag. She ain't got the. I just washed my hair today, so my braids are all soft and conditioned. Ooh,
A bathing cap.
ooh,
Yeah, Slaine goes swimming all the time.
that boy swimming. Oh,
Hey, I'm gonna get another
nah.
drink. I'm gonna get another drink.
All right. So while we doing that, I'm done talking about this Raffy nigga, bro. Like that's just fucking weird. Like I don't understand how after all that shit that the Smash community went through, that the fighting game community went through, even the Twitch community, bro. This shit was so deep. It was like a month straight where every day at least like 5 to 10 people got exposed for being weird, and
Damn.
then a few months later, here you are still being weird. Stop being weird, weird ass niggas. And speaking of weird shit, we trying to get the coronavirus has, has evolved again, bro. We are on Trigger Happy Havoc version 3 of coronavirus. This shit's crazy. This shit, like God is just in heaven playing Plague Inc. with the world right now. Like we had Corona, we made a vaccine. We had Corona 2, we made a vaccine. Now we on Corona, the remix, Burst by Sleep edition. Like,
Featuring with the
like
features.
Corona Burst by Sleep, Chain of Memories, R3, Deluxe Edition, DLC included. Like, come on, son. This shit's just digivolving every time we hit it with a vaccine.
All right. So what
That
is
is
this?
crazy.
So what is this anal test that you want to sign up for, Slaine?
I'm not signing up for shit, boy. I didn't even take the vaccines. But pretty much, China had this new coronavirus testing method where, originally they put the tube thing in your nose and they swabbed your fucking brain. They put that in the tube and then they tested for corona. Well, somehow, somewhere, somebody in China was like, "Hey, if I stick this same little Q-tip in your booty hole, I get results faster for the coronavirus testing."
Is it actually faster?
So yeah, they get faster results, faster and more accurate, apparently.
Oh wow.
I mean, it just
Nigga, what?
boggles me like why down there if everything starts like in the throat, all the symptoms.
I said the Tuskegee experiments, not the Tuskegee Airmen. Shut your stupid ass up. But yeah, bro. Apparently, see, that's why I never want to go outside again, bro. Because you telling me like if I got coronavirus and I was just like really sick all the time, I could deal with that, assuming I don't die. But now I know that coronavirus invades your asshole. I ain't never going outside again. I'm gonna sit right here in this room and talk to my podcast for 7 days straight. I'm not going outside.
I don't
I
even,
ain't going outside. Hey.
I ain't going outside. Hey.
you didn't
Young
miss
boy over
much. It's
here.
just Slaine talking about an anal test that he's thinking about all day. So, Ticho, what do you think?
You're not gonna do
Bro,
me like this.
heck no, bro. I mean, if I'm 50 and I need that prostate exam, might as well, 2 for 1.
Let's
But if it's
go
not
on and get
that,
that
if
two
it's
for
not
one.
that, if it's not
Hey,
that,
look,
don't
just
sign
check
me
my
up, bro.
colon and make sure I ain't got corona all at the same time. Use the same stick. Go on, in and out real quick. Come on, man. How do I take my temperature? I don't. I don't. But if I'm sick, I just tough it out. Drink some NyQuil and some warm Sprite.
Ginger ale. You know what? In Mexico, or at least I do, they told us to drink Gatorade or Sprite. Do you know that, Ticho? Or what do you drink when you're sick?
Oh yeah, they told us to drink Gatorade, yeah,
Yeah.
and Sprite to hydrate us.
Yeah.
Oh, the electrolyte.
Yeah.
And also in Mexico, when you're trying to take shots, you don't take shots in the shot glass. You straight out the bottle, and you count seconds.
Oh, y'all are fucking crazy.
Dang, even with the
Oh,
pandemic.
send me.
Let's
Oh, let's go.
go!
Yo,
Yo,
boy.
clap it up for Ticho. Clap it up.
Hey,
For the
clap it.
chat, for the
That's
chat,
for
for
the
the
chat.
chat. Oh my god.
I got some vodka and soda right here with me.
And I got my Minute Maid. We
Uh,
drank all our liquor over the weekend.
I think Lightbite, you said you got your vaccine today. How did it go? And how'd you get it? Because I know it's only available for like a little bit of people.
Oh yeah, tell me about that, bro. Because when you start growing another arm, you get superpowers. Yeah, let me know how that goes.
I really need to get that vaccine then.
Whole world finna be looking like My Hero Academia.
Sucka like Gatorade. Yo, talking about that, what is your favorite Gatorade flavor, Ticho?
Blue.
Cucumber and lime.
Cute.
That one's
That
alright.
sounds horrible.
That was alright.
This
Cucumber and
sounds-
lime.
heck
That
yeah, bro.
sounds terrible.
Heck yeah, bro. Pepino con limon, bro.
It's
All the way.
pretty
What are you
good.
talking about? I feel like it's a Mexican thing.
It's pretty good.
No,
Oh my
it
god.
gets down.
That
It gets
shit
down.
sounds terrible. I cannot.
It gets down, bro.
What's your Slaine?
Ooh. Blue.
Blue?
The blue Gatorade. That's the best flavor.
The
Any-
light blue or the blue?
Eh, it's because he's a crib.
Nah, the light blue one.
Oh, I think I
It's
can
just
drink.
Drinking carrot juice.
I like all of them except red. Red is just. I feel like it's on my teeth, on my tongue. I just don't like it.
Oh yeah, that is true.
And when I
I
first.
only get red one.
Huh?
Blue's not available. I said I only get red when blue not available.
Yeah, red is my last go-to. Hey,
Yeah,
blue
I feel
tongue
like red.
is not bad. Wait, talking. Okay,
All
we
right, we
we
done with this.
we can further our. We can get more specific actually. Gatorade or Powerade? What's better?
Gatorade.
I've always had Powerade because it's typically cheaper, so that's what the military bought. And yeah, no, here's the tech though. Here's the tech. On the ship, we used to drink Powerade, but you would put like a dab of Sprite in it because you couldn't taste the Sprite over the Powerade, but it gave it a fizz. So now you're drinking like fizzy Powerade, and that shit bang.
Yo, that
That's
Supermarket
sounds fire.
OD right there. I was spark that shit.
supermarket brand aid.
The
From
supermarket brand.
remember when I don't know. If, I haven't been to McDonald's in so long, but didn't they have Powerades? It
I
was pretty
think so.
cool. They had a Powerade on their vending on their soda machine. It was pretty cool.
Probably. I try not to eat McDonald's. That shit whack.
Yeah,
Bro, what you got against McDonald's, man?
maybe it's different in Mexico, but I don't know. I think in
Oh, no,
Mexico it's a
I don't like
treat.
here.
It's like, hey kids, I'm gonna treat you to something nice. Over here, it's like I got nothing else. I'm gonna get you McDonald's.
Dude, that's definitely, dude. Like, we have McDonald's and Carl's Jr. here, and those are like the two go-to if you're trying to have like something luxurious or like some luxury, you know? Add some luxury.
Luxurious the McDonald's. Oh, because Coke owns Powerade. Oh, the more you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mexican Coke is
You make
different.
Mexican Coke? Oh, me too. Ah! Yes,
Dude.
sir.
Mexican Coke hits different. I ain't gonna lie.
It
Especially
does.
That shit tough.
the glass ones, the ones that are in glass.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
sheesh.
Y'all tried the
Cold,
Coke coffee? No, I haven't.
nah. Can't say I did.
Coke coffee? Yeah, I haven't tried that either, actually.
That sounds awful.
They have more Powerade flavors. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, talking about Coke, a giant company, we can talk about Amazon, another giant company, and Jeff Bezos actually stepping down as CEO. I mean, if I had that much money, who cares what? Like, I don't care if I'm the CEO. I don't care what. I got enough money. I don't care. But this was huge news because he's been the CEO. He started Amazon, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And he's finally
Did
stepping
he
down.
start it or did he buy it?
I don't know, but
He
he's
said, well, I think I heard that he was stepping down to pursue other things like space travel. And I was like, damn, that's some rich people shit right there, bro.
Bro, I'm just,
You know
he
what?
finally died. Bro, I
Maybe
wish I had some money for
billion
some shit
dollar
like that.
company.
I'm gonna retire from work. What you gonna do with your free time? I'm gonna send myself to the moon. Fuck it, you
I'm gonna
know.
buy the moon.
Literally,
But
let me buy Mars.
Honestly, he
yeah,
could.
so probably shit. But pretty much he stepped down as the CEO of Amazon, but he's still gonna be working with the company. Right? He's gonna be like the head executive chairman, board member, some shit like that. So he's still gonna run Amazon. He just won't be the face of it no more because they got a new CEO who he's grooming to pretty much just take over for the company. So you know it's gonna be some illegal shit. It's gonna be it's just Jeff Bezos want to do some shady shit with Amazon and he don't want his name attached to it. So he
He's gonna buy 3 dragons.
That might be three dragons.
That's why.
But yeah, Colin, I've heard of that motivational story, but usually it's Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. I haven't heard Jeff Bezos. I didn't know Jeff Bezos knew that much about computers. Honestly, I know Mark is like genius with that, but I don't know. That's whatever.
I've heard that story, Colin. I just didn't think it was real because it's so stereotypical. It's like, oh yeah, I had $2 and I started in my parents' garage, and next thing you know, I built this Fortune 5,000 company. It's like, who cares?
No, Colin. I mean, he stole the brand Facebook. I've seen the movie. That's all I know, honestly. But he stole the brand
He's
Facebook.
really strong.
But he coded it himself.
We take the hook.
But who cares? He's not. Don't be a Mark Zuckerberg, guys. Don't be a millionaire. Like, don't be a jerk millionaire.
Fuck that. Be a Mark Zuckerberg. Look, get your bag and say fuck everybody else.
You think you can build a fortune in like doing an honest living, like without any shady things going on?
Oh hell no.
I don't think so.
Because in order to build wealth, you have to get in good with people who already have wealth, and they've already done the shady shit. So your way into this ring is to also do shady shit with us, because we're not gonna be doing shady shit and then also accept somebody who's not, because it's just we're not comfortable with it. That's just life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
life is not
Fact.
fair. Yeah, Bezos is still going to be a shareholder. He's still going to be an executive, but just not the CEO.
Yeah, he still owns Amazon. He just won't be the CEO.
And I
He's
feel
gonna be
like,
some kind of like some board member, a head executive, chairman, magistrate, or some shit.
yeah, and I saw, I don't know if it's real, but I saw an article that said that all he does is go into the office, make like 3 to 4 decisions a day, and then he just calls it a day. That's all.
Damn, that's badass. Just one meeting, one
Yeah.
meeting a day, for an hour. All right, I'm done.
But what do you guys think? Like, we've talked about money in this show, but do you guys think that you're ever going to get bored of having that much money? What do you guys think?
Hmm.
I'm
Rich
talking.
No.
people live. Oh yeah, like rich people live a life totally different from ours. I can't fathom the decisions that rich people have to make. So like, I know if I had money and if I could do all the things that I want to do, I would probably never be bored. But at the same time, like when you have money like that and you can do all the things you want to do, like what do you do when you do everything that you want to do?
Yeah.
So I guess at that point you be bored. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. Y'all might have to do the rest of this podcast without me
What happened?
because I'm feeling sick, bro. Like
No.
I'm feeling
No,
OD
Slade.
sick right now. Like I'm finna go take some medicine and lay the fuck down. Like I
You're gonna
feel like trash.
you're gonna go take that anal test. I know.
I
Get
mean,
him out.
no one here in the chat judges you. We
Yeah,
all
we don't
friends here.
judge.
All right.
All
All right,
right.
chat. Look,
Say
I'm about to step real quick, but I'm definitely gonna be back next week for the Slaine and Sasha show with some better topics and better health. But right now, man, I feel like absolute trash. So I'm
okay.
gonna let y'all boys
Wait, wait,
go.
wait, wait. Say before you go. Wait, before you want
What's up?
somebody to replace you, or who do you want to replace you in chat? Nitro is saying he
Who-
volunteers.
You can't replace me, F. Now you know what? Yeah, put Nitro in. Nitro, you're in the game, coach.
Day, he
Bring in
got
the.
that
Tag him
good.
in.
He got that good.
All right, hey, y'all boys be cool though. I gotta bounce though. I feel like.
All right. Take care.
Sure, bro.
Later.
Yeah, we good
Later.
later.
All right. I gotta fix our cameras now. But yeah, Nitro, if you want to come in, you know where we're at. Oh, there you are. That didn't take long. What's up?
He ready.
I think you're muted.
What's up, boys?
Hey, okay.
Let's go. Nitro. What's up, bro?
All right. So, what do you think so far of what we've been talking about?
Well, I'm kind of happy that Slaine is.
Wait, mute your
I'm kind
stream.
of happy that Slaine is gonna pick up. Yeah, I muted it.
Okay.
I'm kind of glad that Slaine is gonna take the anal test. I know he's been having some COVID scares, so I'm just happy my friend's gonna get himself tested. Uh,
A quick and easy way.
I think I had some insight on what Tycho was talking about living in Tijuana. Living in Mexico, sorry.
Oh yeah.
I draw a blank whenever. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, like I've lived in Tijuana too, and yeah, like it's not as bad as people think. Like the Mexico is not as bad as people think. It's the media hyping it up. It's like when the coronavirus was going on. Like they're saying that they had to pile bodies into trucks and shit like that, and freezers and all that stuff, and that just wasn't fucking true. Yeah, that wasn't the case. It's not that bad. The media just fucking has a biased agenda to get more ratings. So yeah,
I feel like if one death happens in TJ, it's a huge deal. But if that happens in San Diego or something, it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know. Like,
it's also a difference in cultures, man.
yeah.
Like Juan Sebastian, for example. Like, remember when he died?
Yeah,
And people fucking had a huge like parade for him and like a fit
yeah.
and like yeah, that doesn't happen to our celebrities here. Like Mexico just fucking like I guess they value life more or I don't know. They also have like a thing with Dia de los Muertos. Like people like Mexico is just really big on life and death type
Who's that?
events.
No, I think he said Juan Sebastian.
Juan Sebastian, sorry, I
Juan
said
Sebastian.
Juan Sebastian.
Which one?
Yeah, Juan
Yeah,
Sebastian,
same
bro.
thing with Jenny Rivera.
Yeah, same thing with Jenny Rivera, who they're fucking still talking about, and she died in 2009. Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
god. I still remember seeing a dude who looked exactly like Ticho, by the way. There's a dude who was, I swear to God, this dude looked like Ticho. He had a goatee, black hair, everything. But he was a farmer in the field where her plane crashed, and he found her dismembered body. It was, yeah.
Bro.
Well, I'm sorry, he claimed to find her dismembered body. It was pretty fucking, it was pretty bad.
Dang.
She,
All right. Well, we can talk about the next one. The next one is pretty fun. So
yeah,
basically, it's a status. So somebody said, I don't know if you want to read it, teacher.
yeah. It says harassing people who owe you money is so broke. If you needed it right back, you shouldn't have lended it out. Just gotta take the L and move along. And then the other girl replied, "Imagine someone that owes you money calling you bro." And it's like, bro, like, you have the audacity to call someone bro for like demanding their money.
Yeah.
Hello?
So what do you guys think in the chat about that? So basically, I found it crazy because this girl is being like, if I borrow money from you and you're mad that I can't pay you back as soon as like fast, then that means you shouldn't have this much money, or I don't know, the money to lend me. But it's crazy because if you need money, it's a favor. It's not something you're entitled to. It's the other person is doing you a favor.
Yeah, I
Look,
mean, they didn't need to, let you borrow money in the first place. I feel
what,
like
teacher, you ever had like an experience like that though? Like where you let somebody borrow money and then like they think they're doing you a favor by paying you back. Like you ever had that? You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't had that, bro. I don't like lending people money that much.
See, okay, then you're a smart man.
I'd rather give money, because I
Yeah,
don't like messing around with that.
no, yeah, you're a smart man. I don't, I like, no names, but yeah, let's just say that like I've gone through a bunch of fucking shit like that in my life, like where I let people borrow a lot of money, and Haas knows this, like the group knows this. I'm not stingy with my money. Like I'll pitch in whatever I need to pitch in. I'll bring whatever I need to bring. If y'all ask me to bring something, I won't fucking nickel and dime you for everything you told. I'm like I'm not that type of guy. I've never been that type of guy. My parents like were they raised me like that, and they're also like that. But like let's just say that I've been taken advantage of, and yeah, like oh bro, where's my money? Oh you need it right now? You need it right now? I'm like you're acting like you're doing me a favor by paying me back my money. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Exactly, and you can sense it from like their tone of voice, like right away. It's like
Yeah,
not what they say, it's like how they say it.
like I like Haas is the nicest dude in the world, but I've seen some shit behind the scenes, like behind the drama or behind the music, and like yeah, like there's like I just I don't fuck with people like that, man. Like the second that shit happens, I disassociate myself from the person. I don't even want to. If they come around me, I won't even talk to them. Like that's how bad it's gotten.
Mm,
And it's funny because it's like when you lend someone money, like usually the person getting lended the money tells you when they're gonna pay you back. Like you don't
Yeah,
even gotta tell. I feel like that's already like something people should already know. Like okay, I'm gonna pay you back this day if you lend me this money. And like when that day comes and they're like, hey bro, you got the money, like you don't have to wait until it gets to that point. You can just be like, oh, here's the money I told you I was gonna give back, and then everything good. But if you
that's
guys
yeah.
together, it kind of feels awkward because it's like, all right, is this guy gonna tell me does he have the money or not? It's just like, the present is gonna it gets awkward.
I feel like that's what
Yeah,
Aaron is saying too, and it's another thing is, it depends on the person that you are. Like if you're shy on approaching somebody, because I know, for example, think of me and Slaine. Let's say Slaine lets somebody borrow money, and they say, "Hey, Slaine, I'm gonna pay you back on Friday," and Slaine's like, "Okay, cool." So on Friday, Slaine is, I know Slaine. He's gonna be direct. He's gonna hit him up. Hey, you got the money? And then, but in contrast, me, like sometimes I get like a little bit. I don't want to have a awkward conversation. I get maybe not shy, but just it's awkward. So I'm not on Friday. I'm not gonna be like frame one. Hey, where's the money? I might be like thinking about it and like, hey, this guy hasn't paid me back, but it's awkward for me to ask for the money. So it depends on what kind of person you are.
Yeah, to touch base on what Haas said, like Slaine is the type of dude you don't want to owe money to. I'm not speaking from experience, but like you ever seen that episode of Family Guy where Stewie beats the shit out of Brian?
Yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah.
Slaine will show up at your front door like, hey, have my money by 5 o'clock on Friday. Oh, well, hey, that's good OJ, bro, and he'll just fucking go Stewie on your ass. Like, he does not fuck around, man. He does not fuck around. Hazi's, like I said, Hazi's the nicest guy on the planet. I don't like owing money to Hazi because I feel like I've taken advantage of him. Because I know he'll never fucking bring it up. Like he'll work the conversation in a way. He'll be like,
Yeah,
oh, like
I'd
like,
be wishy-washy. I'd be
yeah. He'll finagle it. Like he'll finagle his way to like telling you you owe him money. If it's a lot of money, if it's like fucking, even if it's like $200, dude, Hazi will never bring it up. But if it's like a good like like a little bit less than a rack, Hazi will try to like be like, hey, and if he doesn't do it, me or him will do it for him. We'll be like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
like it's been money, it's been fucking weeks, like me and head out here, like it's shit like that, man. It just bugs the fuck out of me. But yeah, my biggest thing is what I said before. It's like how are you doing me a favor, pay me back my money? It's fucking
Aaron, yeah. I don't know about that. You have more money than me, so let let me borrow money.
yeah. Hey, Aaron, let us borrow money, bro. Send us a request on Venmo for sure.
And then Chupi said, "Can I borrow money to buy more Dogecoin?" How do you say
Bro.
Doge, Nitro?
I've been saying it Doge because of the Doge of the actual Doge meme. I don't like people have been saying Doge. I don't.
I don't even know how to
I
say
like
it, but I don't know.
But bro, it's like when people play Smash Bros. Like, how do you say the name of the? Hold on, before I tell you, us, Tijo, you know about Smash, right? A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. What do you name? What's the name of the main character of the main bad guy from the Kirby series? How do you say his name?
Dude, I don't even know that. I ain't gonna hold you there.
But there's people who fucking say his name like it's DDD, but some jackasses in the community say Day Day Day.
So
Okay.
it's
It
DE 3 times.
Yeah, yeah. It's the ear wrong. It's like people say like Pokemon. If you say Unova, but some people say Unova, it just hits the ear wrong. Or they call Kalos. It bugs the shit out of you. It bugs the shit out of me when people mispronounce words that like you don't say made a porn, or you don't say made a porno, or you don't say made a porn, right? You say made a porno. You know what
What? Who talks
Yeah.
about that?
I mean? No, I'm just saying, like, you don't say it's like Ticho made a porn, right? Like it just sounds weird. Like right, like Ticho made a porn. No, he made a porno. You know what I mean?
What are you imagining, dude?
I see
No,
what
I'm
you're
not saying, oh my
saying.
God. Y'all are.
I thought you were. So my example that I always bring up is GIF versus GIF. You know, like a picture that
Oh,
moves.
yeah.
What do you guys
Oh,
call
yeah.
it?
I say GIF.
I,
Yeah,
s-
I
I
say
say GIF. Oh, I say GIF.
Well, that's because you're wrong.
There's no wrong answer. That's the thing. They're both right.
No. There is a wrong answer, and you just said it. GIF. And,
But there's so many people who say it both ways that there's no right answer. It doesn't matter.
bro, it's like Mexicans and Americans saying meme. It's like, hey, have you seen that meme? Hey, have you seen meme?
Yeah.
Like shit like that, bro. Yeah, it just hits the ear on.
Maybe.
And it's like, hey, Ticho, show me that meme you were working on, bro.
That meme.
And meme.
All right.
Yeah.
Bro,
I think Ticho
Bro.
came with this topic, right? Was this you?
Oh yeah. I did.
All right. So
Yeah.
you want to explain?
I saw it. I saw it on Twitter. I thought it was interesting because so you have it out.
Yeah, I'm making it larger.
I see it now.
All right. So
Oh, what the fuck? Yo, Ticho's
Like-
out here,
like-
bro.
like how you go on around like getting into a relationship, you know?
Oh,
It's
so these are the
like
Yeah.
steps.
usually, yeah, I feel like nowadays the steps
Yeah.
are backwards. If you see like home run to first base, that's how usually it works out. But have you ever tried
Oh.
considering the other way around? You know, like
The old-fashioned way.
meeting your needs first, and then talk about going deeper in a relationship. Because there's like home run is verbally expressing romantic interest. Then third base, sharing childhood trauma. Second base, hitting each other up when the sun is out. And then home run would be sex. You know, that's like the goal, kind of. You know, but if you would go on the other way around it, like if you guys have same interests, you guys like each other, like start off with sex. So you don't have that in your mind. You don't have that boggling up, like, oh, when is it gonna happen? If you want it to happen. So it's like getting rid of that first and then getting into the romantic side of the relationship. That's how I thought it was a pretty interesting theory.
Yeah, because I
I
feel
was
like
wondering what your thoughts were.
this never happened like to our parents. Maybe it happened like back then, but a little bit. But now
Yes.
everybody, all the everybody's just doing this. Like they just hook up first, and then after that, maybe they have a relationship, and that used to
Go
never
for it.
Yeah,
happen.
and
Yeah.
it's like okay, if you hook up first and they don't stop talking to you, it's like all right, I experienced something pleasurable, thought that was gonna end up into a relationship, but it didn't. I didn't get my feelings hurt because we both wanted something at the end. But it's like if you're still going on, it's like oh, you know what? Maybe we can work something out. Maybe he or she doesn't want sex that much. You know, you know what I'm saying?
No, dude, I get you completely because that's exactly how my relationship started. Like, I swear to God, that's how I'm in a relationship right now that started like that. And like honestly, but here's the thing: I have that mentality of like I don't really give a shit. So it's like I know that I'm happy in my relationship, and I don't
Mhm.
give a fuck if it started that way. Like if it started the old fashioned way or if it started the new modern take on relationships, I don't really give a fuck. But like even Arnim is saying like
Yeah, him
that's how
too.
his relationship started. Yeah, like me and Arnim have talked about this. Like oh bro, like you don't get your like it's easier in my opinion the modern way because you don't get your feelings hurt and both people get what they want. Like
Mhm.
y'all both are just trying to hook up. Like you're not really trying to look for like a meaningful relationship. You're just trying to get it in, and like yeah, that's it. Like you get in, get out, you're done. Also, no one gets
Exactly.
hurt. Yeah, as opposed to the old fashioned one where you're like, oh, you have to take her out
Yeah.
multiple times and waste money and all this other stupid shit and fucking be Mr. Sensitive and like girl, dude. Honestly, it's hard to it's hard to peg them down to like to know what they want because some girls like the sensitive guy, some girls like the fucking bad boy type, some girls like the fucking tough guy. Like,
Mhm.
it's, yeah, like the new modern way is just so much more streamlined. There's no need to like to do all to like to you don't have to do the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it just happens naturally after that, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you guys generally want to talk to each other after like hooking up, like that's dope because at the end of the day, you like each other for their personality or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it depends
Oh
on
yeah.
the person and like the relationship. It can work both ways. It just depends on what they are looking for. Because you can't force somebody
That's
to
true.
like you after
Oh yeah,
sex if they're not looking for that.
exactly.
But you'd be surprised. Some girls catch some fucking and guys. Some girls and guys catch a lot of fucking feelings after sex.
Yeah, that's true.
Blitz said it the best I fucking ever heard it. Some dudes just lay down some fucking amazing pipe, and some girls just go fucking like
Some amazing vibe.
yeah, bro. Blitz, hey, ask if you ever need like sayings and shit like that. Fucking hit up Blitz. Blitz will teach you some fucking sayings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you just lay down some good pipe, bro. It just happens. Yeah, de repente. But yeah, Arnim is right, bro. Like, oh yeah, I remember that. Remember house? We were at your old house.
Yeah.
House. Arnim was telling us about the ghosting. Yeah, yeah, bro. That sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but like, yeah, el like if you how do you say it? Arrepentimiento?
Regret.
The regret.
Yeah,
Yeah,
regret.
like like the regret, like you know how some girls live with that shit, like because dudes like dudes are different. Dudes regret like the girls that they don't get to sleep with. Meanwhile, girls regret the guys that they do sleep with.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's a good saying.
It's not mine. I got that off of How I Met Your Mother.
Barney,
No,
Ted,
no,
who?
Stella,
Oh,
the bitch that left him at the altar.
and she left Ted.
And yeah, she left him at the altar. Pobrecito. She ghosted him, Arden. Pobrecito.
Aaron came up with a good topic we can talk about. So basically,
What is?
yeah. So should people who receive welfare get tested for drugs? But because there's
No.
a contrast of people who try to get a job, they get drug tested to get a job. But people who try to get welfare do not get drug tested.
Oh.
So what do you guys
That's a
think
good
about
one.
that?
I don't think there should be drug testing at all. Actually, I don't think that any fucking government entity or body or any fucking person should tell you to what you can put in your body. That's a huge invasion of privacy, in my opinion.
I think, in my opinion,
Oh, okay. I
a
see what you're
job
saying.
depend. I don't know if I agree with the job drug testing because people like they smoke whatever they do whatever, but out like not during the job. They're not high during the job. It doesn't affect their job performance. Sometimes, most of the time, it doesn't. But when you're receiving health welfare, like food stamps, I don't know because it's like you're trying to get money for food to feed your baby, for diapers, but then you might use it for drugs. I don't think that's. I think they should get tested if you're receiving welfare. I don't know, but for jobs, I don't think you should get tested. Depends on the job, of
Wait,
course.
can you cash out on welfare? Like, can you
No.
convert
Yeah.
it to cash?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
From food stamps, no, you can't
Depends
get
on
it
what.
on
Depends on what.
food
Oh,
stamps.
because if you can
Mhm.
if you can convert it into cash, then yeah, there's a possibility of you spending that money like on other things that are
Yeah, I
not.
think we were talking about EBT though.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's
DBT they give you a card, and some people just give that card in exchange for cash.
What is so? But like I'm saying, like you can't do that with food stamps. Like food stamps are meant for you
Oh yeah,
can't.
yeah, but yeah, true.
Yeah,
oh when you
I meant
yeah, yeah.
EBT, not food
yeah,
stamps.
yeah. But like, all right. So the thing is, all right. So the thing is with me is I don't think that you should. It's because yeah, area. That's a good topic. Because Aaron fucking made a good point. Like if you're getting
Yeah.
fucking welfare. Well, here's the thing. Why is it that they fucking drug test you at the beginning of the when you're getting hired in the process, and then they don't drug test you ever again? Like, how does that make any fucking sense?
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
okay, I won't get high before my drug test, but I'll get high after I get the fucking. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It really doesn't, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
don't know. In Mexico, they don't
Because I
drug
just
test, right?
they do,
They do. Oh.
yeah,
hella.
and they even scare you with surprise drug tests that never even
Yeah. And I was about to say, a teacher's right. It's a lot more stringent down there.
Mm,
Fucking hella stringent. My uncle had to go through it when he was trying to become a lawyer.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reputable firm, and he was like, "Nah, fam, you can't fucking smoking that shit in here." He walked out that bitch. He was like, "Nah."
Like screw that.
He was like, "Nah, dude." I don't know. He said, "Fuck that." He was like, "Nah, I'm not." My uncle's he's not a drug addict, but let's just say he's been around the block, and he like had he fucking taken the piss test, he would have blown up the lab, bro. It would have been bad. It would have been not okay.
Or the next one, I think Ticho
Ew.
put this as well. So Ticho,
Oh yeah, I did.
you're looking at Lil Nas X titties or what? Why? What's going on?
Dude, I thought that was hilarious, bro. I was like, bro, out of nowhere, I just went on Twitter and then I see front page like Lil Nas X with some titties in front of it. Like, bro, I see this right? Is
Bro,
this
I'm
is
not
this
gonna lie.
Photoshop?
If I had the money, I would do the same fucking thing. Just play with them all goddamn day.
So this is
Well,
Y'all
I
can-
don't even know the reason. Honestly, I'm still questioning the legitimacy
Yeah?
of it. But
You-
I think it's fake. I think it's
Bro, you want to know the worst part?
I think they're fake.
Like, yeah, you want to know the worst part? Yeah, no shit, they're fake. Even if they were real, they'd be fake.
I know, but like he didn't do plastic surgery. I think they're just
No, I know,
prosthetics.
but like, you wanna know what the worst part about it is, though, bro? And y'all can say whatever you want about me. I don't give a fuck. They don't look bad. They
Oh,
don't look bad.
Like,
somebody clip
No, I
that.
swear to God, you cover his face up. I'm looking at girl tits, bro. That's what I'm looking at. I swear to God.
I mean, he still has his male organs intact.
Yeah, hey, no, I know. I'm not saying I'm gonna look from the waist down, bro. I said I said
Oh, okay.
like I specified the midsection only. I ain't looking down there.
They look good though. Arnim too.
They look good though. They do. Yeah, I'm not wrong. They look good, bro. Look me in the eye right now, teacher. Tell me they don't look good.
Man,
This reminds me of the
You-
weekend because everybody
no
was.
comment. I don't like it clip.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the
Be honest,
fifth.
clap if you think he's not good.
This reminds me of the weekend because a couple weeks ago he got like surgery on his face. Remember, everybody was talking about it,
Oh yeah.
but it was
man.
fake. It wasn't real.
That was for a music video, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like this is the same
Yeah.
thing, but people are like, let me see how many likes it has.
I think it was like at 1 point something million.
It has a lot of likes. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Bro, that's that's crazy, man. Like, this dude just doesn't care. He just does what he wants, like what he wants.
Dude, that's what I respect about Lil Nas. Like, that dude does not give a single fuck about what the public thinks of him. That dude was like, I remember he came out as gay.
Yeah.
He tweeted a bunch of like controversial shit. He just does not care. That's how I would live my life if I was famous, bro. Granted, I'd be canceled within like, yeah, I would have been canceled frame one, but still.
But he's rich and famous. Like he has nothing to lose. He's not gonna get canceled unless he says something really really bad. But he's just being himself, and I respect that too.
Oh, bro, you could get canceled for the
Yeah.
stupidest shit this day and age, man.
I,
Seriously.
actually, no, because I don't know if you guys heard, but this week there was a country singer who said the N word, and after that, all his sales went up. Everybody, like, he got so much money just for saying the N word, and he got canceled by his producer, by his audio label. He got canceled everywhere, and people still bought the album.
Listen to what you just said. A country singer,
Yeah,
who I'm assuming is white,
yeah,
said
yeah,
and his sales went up, and his targeted demographic went out and bought more CDs.
and that's sad.
That makes perfect sense to me.
That's true, and that's kind of sad.
Yeah, yeah. You know who listens to
That is
country
sad,
music?
Huh?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna finish that statement. Never mind.
Yeah, try not to get canceled.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
But yeah,
That's
talking about
crazy,
rich people and doing crazy stuff. Lil Uzi, he got
Yo,
24 million. Is that right?
24 million. I mean, that's what he said. Who knows?
that
The
motherfucker spent
number.
24 million
He
on
said
his
he
dress.
was. He said he was paying the diamond since 2017, so it must be worth a lot.
Bro,
Who knows if the numbers are right though?
I didn't even know that fucking pink diamonds were a thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, apparently they're like it's like a like pearls and can be white, but then but one pink pearl apparently is worth like $2.4 million.
That's
Dang.
exotic.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I was like, holy shit.
The Soul Stone ain't cheap.
The soul stone ain't cheap, bro. It's a soul stone.
It really is, bro. Man, there's this meme that I freaking love it. It's the one where like
He's grabbing.
the Thanos is grabbing the one out of his head, like
Yeah.
Bro, I should have me dead, bro.
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's just another
right.
example of rich people doing crazy stuff, and they can do whatever they want. But like, this is gonna put a target on his back, on his head. Actually, people are when he's walking down the street.
Yeah.
People are gonna like look at him and be like, if they're thieves or robbers or violent people, they're gonna try to take it. If he doesn't have any bodyguards.
I mean, there's people that do crazy stuff for money, you know. Like
Yeah.
they probably wouldn't even give a damn about their bodyguards. Probably go down with them. It's like I feel like he might like underestimate other people's potential, you know.
Yeah, especially in other countries.
And Lil Uzi Vert is known for putting himself in fucking dumbass situations. Like he's an instigator. I swear to God, he's. I was
Really?
like, dude, yeah, I don't know why the fuck you would do that shit to your face.
Bro, he says if he takes that out, he can die.
When did Slaine get a big head?
It's like,
Who the fuck said that? Oh yeah, of course. Fucking get a job, you fuck.
Any questions from chat, guys? Any last thoughts about this or anything we talked about? Teacher, how was your first episode here? What do you think?
I enjoyed it. It was really fun.
Hey,
Drinking.
no. The question is, teacher, who'd you have more fun with, me or Slaine?
With both of you, bro. Sheesh.
Nah,
The political answer.
the political.
Who's the next guest? I think Irvin's gonna be the next guest. Yeah, next week, Irvin. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Slaine. He was feeling fine, and then he wanted to go take that test. We talked about the anal test.
Bro, why are we acting like he wasn't? Why are we acting like he wasn't waiting for this podcast to end to go take that test? Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Haas. When you fucking said that he was looking forward to take that test, I started fucking dying laughing. That shit was fun.
He was the one who put that topic here, so he wanted to talk about it.
Take that test, bro. Leave him alone.
Views went down when Slaine left. Yeah, that's what Nitro does to you.
Damn. How's he just throwing shots and shots and shots, bro?
Bro,
He don't look like he those shots, but bro.
Hey, I got a video. I got a video of Haas. If he provokes me one more time, it's on cue. I got it right here.
Oh dang.
Say something else, Haas. Go ahead. Say something else. I dare you. I double dare you.
Hey, thank you, Aaron. I don't know what benches means, but thank you. Menches?
I think it means friend in Jew.
Oh. I think I do remember that during UCSD days.
Yeah. My friend called me a mentor one time too.
But yeah, we got everybody here. Jay,
So what's up with
Toast,
the
Aaron, Gabby.
Any questions?
Yeah, any questions for Ticho? Any questions for us? Our topics? Anything?
Any hydrates for
young Haas.
Hasi over here? Get him tipsy over here. Actually,
No.
Haas is drunk.
actually.
Yo, the hydrate. I finished.
We redeem it. We redeem one.
Actually.
What? What are you gonna redeem?
We think I'm gonna redeem.
Oh, hydrate. That's easy. I have other
number
interesting
one.
ones. But yeah, guys. Also, shoutouts to actually Ticho. What do you think of Game of Thrones so far?
Oh, Game of Thrones, bro.
With no
Never
spoilers.
watched it.
No spoilers.
Never watched it. I thought it was an overrated show because I didn't watch it.
¿Y qué pasó?
But, honestly, I fell in love with it. Like every day, I just couldn't wait to get on Game of Thrones. I'd ping Irvin, bro. When is God? How we watching it? Literally, it's just such a good show, bro. I reckon all you watch.
You fell in love with them. Correction. You fell in love with them, and you know who them are.
With Podrick.
Nah. You know who them are. You know who them are. Don't let me say it on the air. I'll take
It's
you later
fine,
with
bro.
that.
It's not true.
Yeah. It's the Hamilton.
Aaron says, "What is the first thing you'll do after getting the vaccine? After it fully kicks in?" Honestly, like, I'm gonna feel more safe. That's the thing. I'm gonna feel safe, but you can still be asymptomatic. So I'm gonna, like, for example, I go outside, I get it, I can still spread it to others, even though I won't get the symptoms. I'll be fine, but I can still spread it. So once everybody, like, becomes immune, it's gonna be lit. That's when the clubs are gonna reopen. Hopefully next year.
Aaron, we're coming to you in the summer. We, as in everyone, we're going to New York.
Depending on if I don't know.
Depending
Depending
on
on
COVID.
yeah, COVID.
But I'm going to New York. I said it. I'm committed. Y'all click this.
Yeah, hopefully I get a chance to get the vaccine this month or next month. Because I work
already
at a
got the-
school.
You haven't gotten it yet?
No.
I got the first dosage. I'm still waiting on my second dosage.
Oh.
You know what's crazy? they opened a vaccine place next to my work, and the school board is gonna have a meeting with the CDC because people keep coming in to our office, and they're like, "Is this where you get the vaccine?" And we're like, "No, jackasses is next door." And yeah, so me and my coworker are gonna go over there tomorrow, and we're just gonna talk shit to them to just give us the vaccine right then and there. I don't want to fucking like the risk of people coming into my workplace is just unnecessary.
Yeah. Dicho, I think you have a question in chat. A secret admirer.
Damn.
I'm free. I'm free, Blue Spark.
Dicho's free. Hit him up. And we're gonna be done with Game of Thrones by then, I think. So he'll be super free.
Ticho, me, Hera, and Misa are gonna come down to you, bro. I swear to God.
Oh, it's come through, bro. Literally, I have this house all to myself.
A
It's
mansion.
literally begging for a guest. It's literally
Bro,
begging for a guest.
Sometime when the fucking when the weather heats up, unless it's hot in La Paz right now.
Suavemente.
That's good, good temperature right now. It's not
So yeah,
hot.
we're gonna hit you up, dude, soon. Like I fucking love La Paz. I drive down there. We used to drive down there every year on the way to Mulegé. And yeah,
Dude,
man, I
drives
fucking love that road.
drives are the best.
Yeah,
Honestly.
the fucking winding roads, it's so nice, dude. It's all cerro and then beach and cerro and then
Yeah.
beach. Fuck, it's the nicest road.
It's just like
Yeah, I'm
nice
trying to go
experience.
maybe next year once I get papers.
It's gonna happen. And then you and Gabby, and then Tijo can come up to Tijuana, and we can all fucking party in Tijuana. Ooh,
Dude, my brother works at an airport. I can tell him to hook me up with a ticket.
Yo.
To TJ.
be like, yo, let's go, Tijo. About to turn up in Tijuana.
Aranim is gonna be there
Let's
mañana.
go.
He'll be there mañana, Ticho.
Oh,
Hey,
I-
let's go, Adi.
oh, bro.
All right, guys, closing thoughts.
Yeah, so I think Ticho has a bunch of secret admirers in the chat. Maybe not so secret. They all love him. But it was a fun episode. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Nitro for subbing in for Slaine. And, of course, Ticho Suave. You can follow him on Twitter down there at Ticho Suave. He changed it today. It used to be something FIFA Budaddy.
Yeah, that was the ordinary OG name, but I had to change it.
So if you want to see some Valorant clips, if you want to get some good vibes, talk Game of Thrones, anything, FIFA the booty. You can follow Ticho down there. Nitro, of course, at Nitro Freehold, right? What's your Twitter?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. But thank you guys, and I think we're gonna close out here. We might go watch Game of Thrones after this, so if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, watch it.
Yes.
It's pretty good. But hope everybody has a good night. Any closing thoughts from you, Ticho or Nitro?
I was just gonna give a 5-second shots
Yo.
to all the viewers that stuck to the end. You know, Nitro, I want you to count down the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 until it's 0. All right.
All right.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 3, 1. You're good. You're good.
He did it.
You're good, bro. Holy shit, mad respect.
I was like, when is this guy counting down, bro?
Let's go.
Let's go, bro. Love you all.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers to you
Cheers,
all.
bro. Cheers, guys.
All right. Let's see actually who we're rating. Is Debo live? Somebody tell me Debo's live.
Me and Dee were supposed to stream on Friday together at my house, apparently.
Oh yeah, there's the new game that's coming out. Oh,
Of
Debo
course.
is live. Let me send you guys to Debo.
Ahora pues.
There it is. So hopefully you guys can sub or just follow Debo if you can. Tell him, what do you guys want to say? What do you guys want to say? Ticho. What do we say to Debo's chat? Ticho Suave? Everybody's gonna be confused. Everybody say Ticho Suave in Debo's chat, alright?
No.
Just spam Ticho Suave right now. Alright, good night everybody.
Damn.
Have a good night.
Later, guys.
Peace.